What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my, I guess, vlog that I'm doing right now. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just taking a look at the stuff that I got in the mail recently. So I picked up some cable ties for the cables in the back and I actually attempt to do some cable management this time, as well as I found the lights that are underneath my Vestas. I found the lights to those as well. Here comes one of the dogs. So, oh, here comes Linus. He's like, what? Who are you talking to right now? So yeah, I'm happy. I picked up these. I was able to find them pretty fast. I can put them in the Vesta down there, and they're not hard to do. You can just literally just screw them right into the top, and they're awesome. They've been lasting me for years and years now. And finally, one thing I picked up is a component selector as well. So I picked this up on Amazon. I think it was only 20 bucks. It might have been 20, 30 bucks. I got double check. And so it allows me to have 3 component consoles plugged in, and it just outputs into one component cable. So the bad news is I don't think that this comes with any component cables. So I need to run out to thrift store or something like that, probably Value Village, and pick up some component cables. They always have a ton of them around. I shouldn't have any issues picking some up. So let's take a look. On our way to Value Village, trying to find a component cable for the component switcher. What's going on today, guys? Today's Friday. I have my sister, my nephew, and my mom coming down for a visit this weekend. So because my nephew's coming down, what I'm gonna do, actually, I think a dog's coming down as well. There's Linus, he's right there. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's the weekend and my nephew's probably gonna wanna play some games with me. Maybe play a little bit of NHL, a little bit of Rocket League, you never know what's gonna happen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my station with these 2 TVs, and I'm just gonna set up my Xbox Series X, maybe my Xbox One X as well, and my PlayStation 5. That way we have a spot where we can kind of come down here, we can play some games together, maybe have a friendly competitive game of NHL. I know we have fun doing that, so well, we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna set that up real quick before they get here in a couple hours, and yeah, let's take a look. I'm gonna hook the PS5 up to the trusty old Sony Bravia, 1080p at its best. Hopefully it'll work good. I mean, I love this TV. I can't even lie, guys. Like, I love how it has the component, it has the composite, S-video, HDMI. It's even got RGB up there. I really am struggling with the idea of getting rid of this TV. I think I'm gonna find some use for it somewhere in the house when the time comes. So the funny thing about this TV is that I actually bought a remote for it before I decided to do all this stuff. I bought the remote maybe like 2 days before on Amazon, because when I bought this TV, it didn't come with a remote. So I bought a replacement on Amazon, just one of those generic Chinese brand ones. And so I'm just gonna see if it works right here. Let's see if it works. Oh, here's one of the dogs. I'm just gonna wait. Here he comes. There's Liney. Let's say hello to Liney first, and then we'll try. We'll leave it in suspense. Is this remote gonna work? Let's see. Ooh, it did work. Excellent. That was one of the worst things about this TV, is the fact that if I wanted to change inputs, I had to come up here and hit TV video. So now I got a generic brand remote that, let's see, the PS5 is gonna bitch at me because I unplugged it without safely shutting it down. But let's see how this goes. Linus wants to lay on my lap. Trying to make it easy to see. Oh, that's the PS5. That's the PS5 saying you did not shut me down properly. There we go. Perfect. No issues at all. Look at that. that lovely, lovely 1080p, maybe even 720p. I can't quite remember. I think it's 1080p, but no issues. Works fine. That's great. Thank you, sir. Ioga. All right, what's going on today, guys? I got a drill bit here. Got it from my father-in-law. And I'm gonna try to see if I can poke a hole in one of these Bestas and see if we can put some cables through it. So wish me luck, we'll see how this goes. I mean, damn, that actually worked out a lot better than I thought. So I'm just gonna move all of the consoles out of there because it is leaving a little bit of dust and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to vacuum out all the shelves anyways. So I'm just gonna remove them, that way I can get all the cables in place, and yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out. Okay, so I got holes in all of them now, and yeah, that went a lot easier than I thought, honestly. That was a lot easier than I thought. I was overthinking it for sure. Like, I thought it was gonna break apart, bust apart, so I'm happy with how these turned out. I think I'm gonna have to make them a little bit wider, which isn't too bad. I tested out in the first few. I can just kind of put this bad boy in here and just run it a little bit longer, and it makes a bigger hole. So I have no problems with that. I'm gonna test it out, start putting some cables through, and let's see how it goes. All right, well, here's where I'm at right now. So I just put all the consoles into the Bestas. Got as much cables as I could through the Besta, and I'll probably spend the next day or so just kind of reconfiguring these and figuring out exactly where I want them. Probably based off of where I can plug them in as well. What's going on today, guys? Back at it again with my gaming room here. Yesterday I drilled holes into the Bestas and started running some cables, which is looking fun. It's looking good. I'm excited. Today I'm going to put in the lights that I bought for my new Besta. They're the exact same lights that I have in my old Bestas, and they've served me well for a few years now. So I'm looking forward to setting these up. I'm gonna do a little unboxing of them on this video as well and get them set up for you. And I'm excited to see how they turn out. So let's take a look. So there's the bad boys I got off Amazon. Like I said, they served me well over the years. There's not much to them. Comes with a generic remote, which you can mount, which I'm curious if this remote will actually change for all of them. I'm assuming it will. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right here is where you plug in the lights. So it comes with 4 lights. It's got a little on-off switch too in the plug. Here is the 4 lights, and they're pretty straightforward. The way they work is, let's see if I open up one here. Oh, there we go. The way they work is they just unscrew, if I can remember how this was done. Yeah, so just unscrews. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so that little piece pops off, which is a little cover. You put 2 screws in right there, mounted to the top, and you're good to go. So let's take a look at these bad boys. Let's get them set up. Okay, so I got them all set up right here. That was pretty straightforward. You just got to go through the hole right here. Like I said, it's just 2 screws, and yeah, they plugged in with no issues. Curious to see if this remote will work with these ones as well. Ooh, it does work with all of them. That's cool. Oh yeah, okay. Coming together nicely. Yeah, it's got different modes, different things like that. Brightness, you know, it's got strobe. I won't be using any of that probably. Oh, I got it all out of whack now. Let's see. Straight purple. That's all I need right now.
Purple.
Well, hell yeah, guys. My legs have finally arrived. I'm heading over to the mailbox right now. Let's go grab them. Let's pick them up.